So this project, we're going to be making a platform for a couple of compressors that are going to drive the automatic tool changer or the ATC on the shop bot. And plus, I want to do some special features to the platform in the sense of making the compressors a little more vibration friendly because of how I'm going to pipe the air supply. In terms of how the piping is going to run, I want to minimize how much vibration the tools will actually be feeling. So what we're going to do is take a look at what I've got, and we will begin drawing the platform that we're going to make to rest these two compressors on. Let's move on. So today we were able to get and it was dicey in the beginning, we were able to get the billet, the slab, cut to a profile. That was, I don't know how much room we had left on the Z-axis, but maybe a half inch, maybe a quarter inch, somewhere in that range, somewhere between a quarter and 5/8, I would say, because I didn't test it at every eighth of an inch increment. I lowered it by a ½ inch and it worked. So I didn't know if we were an 1/8 inch short or if we were 3/8 short, whatever it really was. So we got it profiled and then we got it pocketed. And then we discovered that the piece moved. And then we ran a couple of profiles so that we could just clean that off. I wanted to lower to make smaller the radius on the inside, which just worked out. The compensation I had to make for the small amount of shifting, which is about 3/16, was the fact that now my reveal is smaller than I originally wanted. Not a big deal. I'll hold the wheels back. Now, what is up next is we're going to flip it over and we're going to do a small amount of work to the top of it, and then we're done. We're going to bolt the wheels on, we're going to put the compressors on, tighten them down, and we're going to pipe the thing. So let's talk next about exactly what we're going to do to the top of the item.
If you've not hit subscribe yet, we would very much appreciate if you did, and hopefully you're enjoying this video. Now, let's get back to it.
Okay, here's the bottom of our unit, as we've now seen lots of times. 1 inch over on this side, 1 inch here, but it's 1 1/8 down there. I won't tell anybody if you won't. So let's flip this over and let's talk about what we're going to do next. It's not as heavy as it was. Looks nice too. I've realized that having a CNC is like having a boat. 1 hour of pleasure and 10 hours of work. I don't own a boat, thankfully. Yeah, really nice. Wow. I'm happy with how that profile turned out. That's a win. Super. Nice and tight. Yeah, this is a booger corner here when the piece shifted underneath, and I decided to put it on the bottom because otherwise it would have been seen. You're certainly not going to see it when it's on the floor. Really great sharp and clean. Okay, so to the top of this, it's really going to sit like this when we view it. Our two compressors are going to be on top of it like this. They're going to be on here just like this. So what I plan on doing is mortising slightly into the top of the unit to have this bracket sit flush, and then I'm going to drill holes for the bolts, and those bolts are going to, I have some isolation washers here. Oh, it's in the box, for goodness sakes. Nice wheels. I bought these wheels for a project that I changed. Here's some rubber washers that they're going to sit on, just to isolate all of this, but mostly the rest of this is piping, and of course the occasional end mill. Yeah, so that all looks good. So the only thing I believe I need to do, or want to do, is mortise the top of the unit, is pocket the top for the mounting for the 4 feet, drill the holes where they need to be drilled, and my goodness, I really think that's it. I have to bolt the wheels on. I'll do that at the very end. Well, I'll do that before I load the compressors on. And then I'm going to think today about how to possibly more elegantly run the drain tube. I'm not sure if I'm going to do anything yet, like drill a hole through the platform. I doubt that I will. I don't have the stomach for trying to find a Z-axis within a 1/4 inch. But when we power these on, you have to be present to really understand how insanely quiet these are. They are quiet. They're the quietest thing in here, comparatively. I've actually decided I'm going to make a change with the location of the casters. I'm going to place the casters so that they're actually underneath the weight of what's going to be sitting on top of the platform. So I'm going to place the casters basically evenly under where the motors are going to be sitting. So I'm going to turn we're going to go back to the underside of the platform, and we're going to position where the
bases of the casters need to reside. I'm going to pocket them in slightly to draw them up a little bit tighter so that the platform hangs closer to the ground and just make it as chic as possible. So let's start tool pathing that additional material.
If you are enjoying this video, please click thumbs up or like, and also please consider subscribing to our channel. Let's move on to the rest of the video.
If you've not hit subscribe yet, we would very much appreciate if you did, and hopefully you're enjoying this video. Now, let's get back to it. Thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up, please subscribe, and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.